7 a.m., Carlos Tejeda arrives at Fellowship Road in scenic Santa Barbara with a spreader truck freshly filled earlier this morning with 1,000 gallons of SS1H tack coat. This asphalt emulsion is placed prior to paving operations to create a strong bond between the old asphalt and the new, ensuring a long-lasting road for the community. With a freshly milled road thanks to Abraham Perez and George Lawson from PRS Central Valley, Carlos is ready to start spreading. Carlos is a master of the switches that control each spray nozzle located on the back of the truck. With 16 nozzles that he can switch on and off individually, he is not only able to provide the correct amount of oil, but can also spread the oil with impeccable precision. This precision is what leads to so many customers, like the city of Santa Barbara, to personally request Carlos for their paving projects. We had a moment to speak with Carlos at his home base, Pavement Coatings in Santa Paula, after he finished offloading and cleaning his truck.
Oil spreading, truck driver, oil spreading. I do a little bit here, a little bit there. I do a little bit of maintenance, a little bit of mechanic job. I do micro paver, operator, labor, grading, yeah, a few things. Which one's my favorite to do? I cannot pick. What's the hardest part of my job? Depends what job I'm doing it. Sometimes you have no access for the truck and you gotta do handholds, even carry the oil in the buckets. Yeah, that's one of the, I say hard, yeah. Or sometimes you gotta like be dealing with the weather, like especially like I told you when it's windy. So you gotta be real careful to be accurate in what you're doing. Yeah, because I mean you're the company to make a profit for yourself and for the company. Because you make a big loss, so there's no profit. I always my goal is I wake up every day and I say today I'm gonna try to be better than yesterday. I count for myself and I try to be responsible myself and do my 100% plus, and that's all. It's like even if you having a rough day, you go with the customer, but that customer he don't need to pay the price. Like if you having problems or whatever, you need to get there and you need to be your best job you can because he's paying for one service. He's paying for one product, and you cannot say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this," just like simple whatever. But you gotta try to do the best you can, do the details and everything.
We also sat down with Guy Tittlemeyer, Division Manager, as well as Mary Ballman, Oil Spreading Office Manager and EOCC Education Subcommittee Lead. They were eager to share their experiences in working with Carlos.
You know, there's times during the year when the oil spreaders are a little bit slow and we might throw them on a roller. We might put them on a road slurry truck. So very, very handy, very versatile. But oil spreader is his main job.
As far as safety goes, he always has an eye on that. So when he is on running a crew, he is watching the guys to make sure that they have all the proper PPE. He has no problem calling anybody out if they're not doing that. He keeps an eye on those things, even in the yard. So, I mean, just recently he had identified someone who didn't have a proper face shield, and he came in, he's like, it could have cost you thousands, but I fixed it, you know? So he's definitely has no problem letting people know that they need to do what's correct. And he never have a problem with accidents with him. Yeah, he truly does have that ownership mentality, but it just comes natural to him. He automatically is thinking about ways to be the most efficient, like you said. Do it the quickest way, the best way, get in, get out, but get it correct and accurate.
And you know, as far as equipment goes and repairs, maintenance, stuff like that, we spend less money on his truck every year than we do anybody else's.
We really appreciate everything that he does do, the focus that he puts onto things, the passion that he puts into it, the determination to get things correct, safe, done, the most effective way possible is very much appreciated.
Definitely.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Frontline Obsession. Join us next time to find out who's next. Who knows? It might just be you.